Hi, my name is Diana, the Dummy Cook, and today we're going to do one of my favorite party recipes, a guacamole. Let's do it! Woohoo! Alright, so I have to go to a party right now. They asked me to bring something, and today I'm going to bring something really simple, but so yummy. And yes, I am not exaggerating. I know that it's just a guacamole, but once you have tried the Thermomix guacamole, you can never go to a restaurant because you don't like any of them. Let's do it together. All right, so I'm going to click here, start cooking, and let's open this and go. 3.5 ounces of red onions, or if not, you can also do white onions. It gives you the choice. I'm gonna do the red ones. So here we go, right there, great. Now we're going to add 1 serrano chili. Now here's the serrano chili. This is how it looks like when it's closed, but you have to de-seed it. And I just did this before putting on my makeup. Remember, note to self, always wash your hands very well before going like this, because yeah, that was not pretty. It was not fun. So anyway, I de-seeded it and I'm going to put the whole thing. If I was doing it for my home, I wouldn't do that. My husband cannot take spice at all. Yes, we're from Spain. In Spain, the food is not spicy. So I've gotten used to it, but he has not yet. I'm still waiting. Anyway, when I go to a demo, I always ask everyone, how do you handle spicy recipes? But in this case, I know that I'm going to a big party. There must be someone that likes it. So the whole thing is going in. And if I was doing a demo with some Mexican friends, they would be looking at me weird going like, Diana, put 3, come on. So anyway, let's go. And now we go for 1/2 to 1 ounce of lime juice. All right, so let's do that. I don't like using the lime juice in the bottle. Yep. One time that I bought it, I was using it, and I guess that I waited too long. And when I was doing a guacamole, I messed up the whole guacamole because the lime juice was bad. So you know what? I like fresh every single time. Since that time, I've never bought the one in the bottle. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay, that is half already. Since it's 0.6, okay, because it says 1/2 to 1, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of this one to taste. There we go. Choo choo choo. Yeah, 0.8, right? 1/2 to 1, 0.8. I like that. All right, and then we go to the next one, and we need 1/2 to 1 TSP of salt. All right, so let's get a whole TSP, and I'm just not gonna fill it up completely. I'm gonna be a little loose here. Shush. Yeah, that sounds good. There we go. And then 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh cilantro. Okay, here I'm a little lazy, I'm sorry. You can get the actual cilantro and do it, but I just buy it like this and I just put it in and I just go a little bit like this, a little bit here. Some people don't like cilantro, so yes, also ask around. When you're cooking with other people, ask them if they like cilantro or not, and then you put more or less depending on that, right? So now we're going to cover it and we're just going to chop. This is a very basic recipe. It only chops, but it's still showing you how following a guided recipe can give you the best guacamole you have ever had. I'm seriously not kidding. So you know these restaurants that the guy is like, oh, I'm gonna do the guacamole table side and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, my Thermomix does a better job. What? Anyway, I still enjoy it. I still smile. My friends are all going like, oh my gosh, this is the best. And I'm always like, yeah, come home one of these days. So anyway, let's do it. 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm speedy today because I'm going to a party. So 5 seconds, no temperature, we're not gonna cook today, right? And we're going to do speed 5 all the way to here, right? So 5 it is, 5 seconds. All right, so what do? Chop. And I must show you, always, I have to show you when I chop. The little things that make us happy, right? Ta-da! Again, now I'm not crying. I was crying before, but I'm not crying. Whoa, okay. That is a lot of spice coming out. So be careful when you put the serrano pepper. Wait. Anyway, it's a good thing that I didn't have to be the one chopping it myself. If anything, I only de-seeded it. Now we're going to put 7 ounces of tomatoes quartered. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go a little over, I know that, but you know, I don't like waste and I had half a tomato, so it's going in. And then we're going to cover it again. We're gonna do 3 chopping times, okay? I already know this. I know this recipe like the palm of my hand. So 3 seconds, speed 5. Why do we say that? Why do we say the palm of my hand? I don't know it. Okay, and I'll show you. Why not? Let's go. Now we chopped the tomato. Awesome. Let me see. Can you see? Well, yeah. And then what is it asking for? It's asking for 18 ounces of ripe avocado. I have it here. I know that I went also a little over, but again, I didn't want to leave half an avocado out. And since I already had a little bit more of tomato, I was like, okay, then it's even. Here we go. And we're gonna leave this plate here because this is where we're going to put the guacamole now. Why not? 18.4. Yeah, not bad. Alrighty, we're going to cover it again. Let me put all these pieces in here, right? Because I want to have my whole guacamole. Like I said before, I don't want any waste. Let's bring things a little bit down, 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 down. I'm happy. Now we're going for the third chopping. 5 seconds and speed 5. And it says prolong by 5 seconds if necessary. So we're just gonna do 5 seconds, but it's asking us that if it's still chunky to go ahead. All right. And I don't want to do it again because I like it chunky actually. That's another thing we don't agree, my husband and I. If he sees a little piece there, he goes, put it again. And I'm like, no, I don't want an avocado soup. So anyway, this is perfect. All right, so let's get it out. 1 sec. And yes, for the party, I will make it look a little bit better. I'll put it in a plate that hasn't been here in the middle of the cooking. But for you and I, we know each other already, right? I can show you right here. I will do a little bit of cleaning later. I can scrape a little bit more of a guacamole from here, but I'll do that later, right? When you're not looking. Right now, I'm gonna be nice and I'm just going to see and show you. This is a pretty size, right? For a party. And let me see what's the next step. It says, serve immediately with lime wedges or refrigerate until ready to serve. No, I'm not doing that. You're gonna turn a little dark. No way. If you look at the beginning of the recipe, you can see that this one was for 6 portions and we could have gone for 8 or we could have gone for 4. When you click, let's say 4, let's see what happens. Apply. And now it says here, let's say for example, avocados, instead of 18 ounces, it will have been 12 ounces. Okay? So you can always scale it because maybe you don't want this much every single time, right? So good. My friends love to invite me to potlucks all the time. Not only that, they're waiting and they're like, what did you bring? What did you bring, Diana? Alrighty. Ta-da! Mental picture. Yay! We did it. It was really, really fast, right? We have an amazing guacamole and you were able to see how Thermomix gives you the step-by-step with the scale telling you how much you need. And then in this case, it was just 3 chopping steps. But obviously with other recipes, you're going to be making a soup. You're going to be making a salmon. You're going to be making a risotto. Those are more complicated recipes, but this one was guided recipe, step-by-step, scales, chopping, and an amazing guacamole. You have a Thermomix? You haven't made this one? You have to. And if you don't have a Thermomix and I got you a little curious, then you can look into my page and you can see more information. You can see a calendar where you can schedule a free meeting with me, or you can also find a free shipping link if you cannot wait to have a Thermomix in your life. If you're doing that with me, that's awesome. If your consultant sent you to watch this video, then call your consultant. Use their purchase link, ask them questions, ask them for a demo. They're there to help you. Alrighty, I'm late for my party. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. Bye!